Scorpio, welcome to your 5-card movie star spread. As per usual, just click right on that description box below and it will talk about the significance of the spread as well as the placement of each card. With that said, here we go. So you're building a fortress of some sort. Okay. So it starts with the tower. So the tower is an outside disrupting force that comes in and shakes our foundation to the core. That's what the picture shows. It also, if you see the little crown right here, the lightning hits the top. So it's like enlightenment. But for those of us who have been through some really rough times in our lives, or maybe even, going through spiritual awakenings and things like that, you tend to recognize that not all moments of enlightenment are happy, happy, joy, joy. Sometimes they're very, very painful moments. And when something like this happens, what I like to say is when it hits the crown chakra, it makes you re-examine your value system. It makes you question the structure that you've come to rely upon your whole life. So sometimes you feel a huge disconnect with your closest friends and family members. And the tower moment can be a very, very painful thing, but it's not there without reason. There was a lack of expansion in your life. A major lack of expansion. So you were stagnant, you were not growing, and a lesson had to be learned. You might have even been avoiding taking action on something that you knew you needed to take action on. So the universe stepped in and was like, you know what? You've been way too comfortable for way too long. I'm going to push you. I'm going to make sure something happens. So you have to make a change. And you're still resisting. You're resisting the growth that comes with this pain. So you're playing the victim. You're saying, why is this happening to me? Why is this happening to me? Why is this happening to me? What you're not looking at is that it's happening for you so you can learn something. Now would be the time to focus on the pain and find the lesson that needs to be learned. Because if you try to ignore it, if you try to distract yourself from it, then you're only going to wind up right back here again. Here you are, trotting off in the distance, ignoring it. Here you are, just making a bunch of random changes without thinking about the consequence. So this tells me that you are using your passions to distract yourself from all of this that's happening. And you have your guard up. You don't want anyone to know that you're hurting the way that you are. Ouch. So I see this as somebody being pinned to the ceiling, right? So the death of the idea is supposed to come, but you're not allowing it to happen, okay? The conflict is over with. You can't fight for this anymore. What's done is done. But you're holding on to this little thing. You're holding on like a thread of what could be from somebody or something that is holding back all of their resources from you. Scorpio. This ending is a separation from either a particular person or a group because the union or contract was not going anywhere. And you are trying to distract yourself and pretend like this thing didn't end. Rather than transmute the pain into lessons learned and move on. Yeah, see? And the reason is because you don't know how. You don't know how to take that first step in the healing process. Hence, you're just going to pretend like it doesn't bother you. You're going to distract yourself and you're not going to move forward. Here's what I would say, Scorpio. Express some of this vulnerability. Confide in a couple of friends that you're actually hurting, because that is the first step, is to admit to somebody that there is this pain. Then once you start talking about it with somebody you really trust, you might find yourself coming up with the reasons why something ended, and you can make sense of whatever it is in order to let go of that person finally. Because this person is holding everything back from you. The fight's over. There's nothing you can do or say. But here you are holding on to that last piece because you just don't know how to start to let go. To start by admitting it out loud more than once. I hope you found a message that serves your highest good, and I'll see you next time.